Hello, welcome to Gen Z Finance. I'm an older Gen Z on the cusp of being a young millennial, documenting my financial journey here on YouTube and over on my Instagram at Zennial Finance. All right, it is the end of October, which means it is time to take you through the 7 steps that I follow at the end of every single month to wrap up and close out the budget and prepare for the new month, which is November. I cannot believe it's November. Obligatory. I can't believe how fast the year has been going, but I really can't. So the first step I have is to reconcile my on-budget accounts. I usually do this like off screen, but every so often I like to take you through the process with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So here is my main checking account, and on my end, I am pulling up my mobile app and going through it to make sure that everything is reconciled. So you can see I last reconciled 18 days ago, which means that's not great. I've been keeping up with the transactions, I just haven't like reconciled it all. So the last transaction that I reconciled is for $263.82. So I'm just gonna scroll through on my mobile phone and try to find that, and that was on the 12th. Then $271.30, that's right. 50, $216.02, that works. 11.26, I have that. 8, I have that. 29.08, I have. Okay, I need to create a new account. This is going to be unlinked. It's going to be an asset. Also, look, I love this little mortgage and loans section. I really wish I had some loans to show you all how it works, but I know there's been a ton of people on the YNAB YouTube community who've gone through it, and I will be having a video about this. I just can't show it to you right now because I would have to like create the test environment and everything like that. But for this, we're gonna do an asset. It's going to be Treasury Direct because your girl bought some bonds. We're just gonna say that's 0. Let me come down to this and change this to like, I think I opened the account on the 20th. Let me also add a little emoji. I'm gonna use the cash emoji because I kind of view this similar to how I view cash. I'm gonna move this up on top of there. So I can come back to my checking account, add a transaction on the 25th to Treasury Direct. Okay, now we get into the part of YNAB that I don't really love. I'm funding this like Treasury Direct account from one of my savings items, this like car replacement fund, but I don't necessarily think I want the transaction to come from this car replacement fund, even though it's like, because I don't want the transaction to be like coming out of my savings. But okay, let's just do it and see how I like it. I can always undo it. That's the thing I love about YNAB, always undo it. So iBonds, and it was an outflow of $200. So we will clear that. This $50 has yet to clear, and then $126.74, $24.42, and then these payments have yet to come out either. So I'm going to reconcile. Is my current account balance $4,339.10? It is. Yay. Okay. The other account I will do is my credit cards. Let's see. This payment for $743.26 cleared, and then the rest of these still have not cleared. So is my account balance at 0? Yes, I paid these off a little bit early, and I just paid them all the way down because the balance was getting really large. And I think it's just because I had a couple of transactions that, like I had this $112 to the dermatologist, and then I did like a $163 at my primary care doctor. So there were just a couple of transactions that were just larger than normal for me. I don't like having my credit cards have that big of a balance, especially if I can just pay them off right then and there. So I just did that. And then $702.70 cleared. Is my account balance at 0? It is. So now I can mark step 1 complete. Step 2 is to reconcile my tracking accounts. So that is down here. And I've already gone ahead and done this. You can see here that I have already tracked the gain or loss. In this case, it was a gain, thank gosh. You can see my loss for September was $1,200, but my gain in October was $1,800. So that was awesome. So we can count that already done. Step 3 is to cover any overspending / move money around as necessary. So let's go ahead and jump into that. So I don't have any money in my responsibilities left. I've got $16.92 with prescriptions, and I'm gonna move this up to ready to assign. In me, myself, and I have $26.62 left, which is incredible. I don't know how I have any money left in this category. In giving, we're gonna keep all of that money in there. All of the money in my fire section. Winter is coming. I might take out this $20 in events and holidays. I would put it aside for Halloween, but then I didn't use it. But then I guess I could just roll that forward to maybe like Christmas if I need to do anything like for Christmassy reasons. Okay, so that leaves me with $43.54 that I can assign for some other thing. And let's see, what do I want to use this for? Okay, let's put 25 into crypto, which is fantastic, I guess. $10 into move out fund, so that's up to $25. We will put $5 into random acts of kindness, and then this $3.54 we can put to holding. Perfect. So I have covered my overspending and moved money around as necessary. Okay, step 4 is to review my spending and saving for the month. Okay, the first thing we're gonna look at is just my income for the month. It's very simple. I just got 2 normal paychecks for my full-time job, and then I brought in $17.80 from interest and cash back, and that was it for this month. Very sparse, so my total income was $2,218.32. I like to use the spending pie chart to look at my spending. So let's look at all categories. And in total, I spent $2,145.77. However, $600 of that, so 28%, was for my investing. And so that went to $550 to my brokerage and then $50 into crypto. And then, like I kind of talked about at the beginning, $200 was in my savings, and that was for my car replacement, and that just went into I-bonds. So I still technically have that money. It's just like not in my budget. And so now I kind of have to play around with, do I like having this show up as like spending for my savings? I was thinking about maybe just creating a new category like in my budget here called bonds or whatever to track when money moves over to my bonds. And so the transaction would just come out of this category and it would be under my fire section. And I'm kind of already used to not counting any of money that's spent under my fire section as like real spending. That's just more savings. So let me know in the comments down below what y'all think, if I should keep it as like a transaction that happened under my car replacement category, or if I should just move it to a more general bonds category. I don't know, because I can always track what money this money is in the Treasury Direct account. I can always track that like outside of YNAB, or I can just have like a simple spreadsheet that says like $200 for car replacement, whatever. So let me know in the comments down below. But then if we get rid of and not look at the fire or the savings section, since that's really more savings, I spent $1,345.77, which if you've been watching my channel for a little bit, you know that one of my goals for the year is to spend $15,000 or less, which works out to spending about $1,250 or less. So I went about $95 over this month. And it's so funny because I looked at how much I was spending, like, I think I looked at it at like October 15th-ish, and I was like, oh, I'm totally gonna come way under the $1,250 this month. And then the last half of the month was just like packed with expenses, so that was fun. So $450 for my bills, so that's normal. $323 in my sinking funds. So this was all medical and dental costs. So I saw 2 doctors this month. I went to my primary care doctor, and then I also saw a dermatologist. So that came out to $276.33. And then for the dentist, I got a cleaning, I bought some whitening products, and then I also bought toothpaste from them. And the $47 was like after, there was like already a little bit of a credit on the account, so the $47 was after that. So it could have been even more expensive. Next, taking up a whole 20% of my spending this month, we have me, myself, and I. So again, if you watch my channel, you know I try to spend like $170 or less in this category, and I went $100 over. So in clothing, I got a really cute pink dress. I will like try to post a picture of it here. It was super cute, and I originally got it for my like trip that's coming up in May for like my 25th birthday. And then the other like $30-ish, I bought some staples that I need. Okay, $75 in splurges. So $59 of that was the YNAB swag sale. So I talked about this in like my last budget with me, but I got a hat, a sweater, and Christmas ornament. I originally budgeted like $50 for that, so I only want like $9 over, which is not bad. And then $16.07, this an unplanned expense. I bought a like Starbucks reusable cup in store. $16.07, you know, whatever, not too big of a deal. Then dining out, I somehow managed to come like just under, I gave myself $60 for the month, and I came just under that, but it was a struggle. And then $40.36 in entertainment, which I don't even know how. I forgot that I had the Apple TV subscription that was due this month. So that was $5.48. Then again, I was like doing a free trial of Hulu, forgot to cancel it, $14.74. Then I did almost $5 in-app game purchases. This is something like I never do. I really pride myself on not buying the in-app stuff, but I've been playing this really addictive game, and I was just like, yes, I don't care. I want more lives so I can continue to play. Not a good move. And then $15.16 with Netflix as well. So that was just like an expensive time. Then 12.5% of my spending went to giving. So this was $160 in gifts. I bought a gift card, and this is going to be a gift that I will give to my sister for either like her birthday or for Christmas. I haven't decided yet. $26. This was the portion of my mom's birthday lunch that I had to cover. This was like her half of her birthday lunch, so obviously like I paid for her. So I just put that under gifts instead of like dining out because it's like a gift. So then I got my mom a YNAB mug for Christmas as part of like the YNAB swag sale. So that was like $15 there. And then $50 for my nephew's birthday. He probably hates me, but he got so much cash anyway. I gave him like a $50 check, but for his like college fund. So he probably hates me, but he'll maybe appreciate me in like 10-ish years when he graduates a whole $50 less in debt because of that $50 contribution, baby. That's all me. You're welcome. Family giving, $27. I bought my mom Starbucks and I just put that under family giving because if you put it under family giving, it doesn't count as dining out. Fun fact. And then I did the same thing. I got lunch with my mom and I treated her. And so I put that under family giving again instead of dining out. That's like my favorite trick to do. Then $25 in random acts of kindness. I just donated $25 to a friend's GoFundMe. $133 in monthly varied living. This was another expensive thing this month. $100 in prescriptions. Yes, I'm not even kidding. $100 in prescriptions. Next, health and hygiene, $30. So I went to Walgreens because Chase was offering like 20% cash back on a Walgreens purchase up to like $8. So I could spend up to like $40 there and get $8 back. So I went to Walgreens, I got some like shaving cream and some razors, mouthwash, and then I got $8 back. So I spent net $30. So that was a pretty good deal. So that is how I spent $1,345. Yeah, I really thought I was gonna like crush it and come under that $1,250 goal. I thought I was gonna be at like $800 for the month, and I was not. So I don't really know what happened there. So hopefully November and December I don't go too crazy, but we've obviously got Christmas coming up, which lots of spending. So we reviewed my spending. Step 5 is to do a net worth check-in. So I'm gonna do that in a separate video. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel to get notified when that drops. Step 6 is to record any money wins for the month. In the sake of time and not wasting yours, for this video, I'm going to skip that. I will come back and do that like off camera. Step 7 is to review next month's budget and make any changes as necessary. So let's jump into November, open this bad boy up. What is this? So it says I've got 3 upcoming transactions. So Apple storage. Okay, I'm gonna need to cancel Kindle Unlimited and I'm going to need to cancel Hulu because I don't want to pay for those this month. So that's what I like to do, schedule those transactions and just as the memo, like cancel Hulu, cancel Kindle Unlimited. And I set them up for like a couple days before they are going to go through so I can remember to go into the account and do that. Now we've got monthly varied living. I have $150 and I'm gonna try to kind of spread this out more evenly. So I'm gonna move $50 right away to prescriptions because it's pretty much like what it costs me at this point on average is $50 a month in prescriptions. So at least I'm gonna spend that much money. I should be good on my health and hygiene stuff for now. So I'll just move $20 to health and hygiene just in case. And then I don't know if I'll get gas this month, so I'm not gonna budget for it. So then I will just jump forward into December, edit the goal, and then save it so that that target disappears in November. So I've still got like $80 here in living expenses as kind of like a buffer, but right now I'm planning to spend around $70-ish. So that's that. Me, myself, and I, 170 to spread out. So at this point, I'm spending about $60 a month in dining out. And you can see here how I have like $25. I used to be able to spend less than $25 on dining out, and I'm just like not doing that anymore. And you know what? I'm living my life. I'm fine with that. Entertainment. The big thing in November is I need to purchase Taylor Swift's Red album, so that will be like $15. Yeah, I'll say $15 to entertainment. Splurges and mindless wants. Well, like I said, it is Taylor Swift's Red album release. She's already been dropping some merch. I have resisted so far. Will I continue to resist? Realistically, probably not. So let's do $60 to splurges. All right, and then I'm gonna jump forward to December and then save the don't spend it all in one place goal. I need to make a donation in November. Like I've got a lot of money. This is what I like tend to do. I tend to skip like a couple months and then I just have like a whole pile of money so I can do a bigger donation in November. I'm probably gonna spend from this gifts category just because, you know, starting to buy gifts for Christmas. Family giving, random acts of kindness, that kind of just comes up whenever it comes up. I'm going to do $500 to my brokerage, and I guess I've got $25 in crypto that I can do. And then I don't expect any expenses in my sinking funds, but then again, I never really do. And then in savings, everything is going to be like as normal, and I might put more of this car replacement into my like iBonds Treasury Direct account. I want to see what I can do to put that money into just something that will keep up with inflation. That's all I need. I don't need a big return or anything like that. Just like keep up with inflation. That's all I'm asking for. And apparently that is too much to ask for. Okay, so we have kind of explored November and prepped. Hopefully I do better in November than I did in October. I think if I do get out of line, it's going to be with gifts. Okay, so I'm going to come back here and mark step 7 as completed. All right, so that is it for this video. That was me reconciling, updating my budget, closing out the October budget, and prepping for November. So thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me over on my Instagram at @ZannielFinance. As always, I hope y'all are staying safe and healthy and that you have a good day.